Now field tag has now domain knowledge is increasing, right? Because now we did the first step. Here's more people are coming. They are asking a couple of things, which trust me, like I need to really sit in. Without that, I cannot make. If he says add this button or something, it's easy. But when he apply a couple of things, waits or this, I need to see what comes next, something like that. So if we think in this direction that we get a model and we trained it only for specific purpose, only for specific purpose. Specific purpose means, let's say I have a field tag. I added all New Zealand defined residential laws, regulations, and I also added there, make it learn him how we are implementing it, and we are fine tuning it as we are developing the solution. So that model knows it is himself. I say field tag model.
No, I think it's a natural way of thinking, but in my opinion, it is not correct because what you are trying to do is you are trying to feed information to a language model and expecting it to be an expert on it, which is okay, but in my opinion, not very correct. See, like large language model understands the language. The field tag and all related information, whether it's a law or act or business or whatever it is information that should be put it in a reg. LLM should only be translating your prompts and connecting to this information to form the responses. Okay. See, what you train a model for? You train a model for English, its grammar, its nuances, and everything. You can train a model to do a coding. So you feed all that language, say Java, for example, Java language, compiler stuff, all that language nuances, how that language was formed, its examples and everything, correct? Now consider, I give this model that code me a device driver for USB, but this model doesn't know what is a USB driver. So what it will do, it will connect to some external information, get the details, and then uses its Java learning and code that in Java. Okay. So if field tag and related information is there, you should be connecting to this information to a large language model. You are not training field tag information. You're not using this information to train the model. They're two different things. Okay. It's a large language model. It understands your English. Okay. But if there is now your domain, field tag is a domain. It has a lot of information. You connect these two. Keep this information separate. Connect these two. Teach LLM how to connect to this guy using MCP server or using a rag or whatever you want. Okay. And then you use them separately. That's in my opinion, that's the right way instead of, because here what you're gonna do, even if we train, we give all that information and then we train the weights, what it will accomplish, that's I'm trying to understand. Suppose there's an image model. Image model understands the image, JPG, pixels, RGB, CMYK, transparency, and it knows how to form an image, how to decode an image. So when it comes to how-tos, you put it into the model. When it comes to information, you just use a tool to connect it. In my opinion, no. The reason being, there are two parts of it. Consider there are two parts of it. One is your trained neural network, and other is information out there. For example, let's see, we have a chartered accountant who has studied for 6-7 years, understood everything.
Right.
Now this guy is trained. You ask him, he might answer something. You ask a difficult question, he might go back to his books, read it, and give you the exact information. This guy doesn't know everything. Now a new GST comes in, new law comes in. This guy doesn't know. But this guy know. What this guy know? This guy is a trained chartered accountant. He will download that new act, read it, and then update itself. Correct. So training is one part. Information is the other part. Yes, you can do. What you can do, forget about, I don't want to keep it. I will use this entire information and train this. This is a heavily costly process, but somehow I train it. Okay. It will answer, but things will keep updating outside. Correct? Keep updating. And not necessarily the information this guy has got is 100% perfect. Even if you train this huge information with it, there are probabilities that it might be 80% correct, 90% correct, or whatever it is.
Okay.
So train for a skill, keep the information separate. This is a good approach. You can use that vast information, train it, but when updates will come, what will you do? Again, train it. When any law changes or any new layout comes in or anything,